Hello again. For this video we're going to discuss how to add and subtract polynomials. So right here I have two polynomials, both inside of parentheses connected with an addition. So I'm taking this polynomial and adding this polynomial to it. One of the key things about adding and subtracting polynomials is you can only add and subtract like term polynomials, and what I mean by that is they have to have the same variable with the same exponent on them. Now since I'm just adding these, I can actually drop the parentheses like this, and then I got to combine my like terms. So when I do this, I want to put them in order from largest degree to smallest degree. So my largest degree appears to be a cubic, so I have a 2x to the third, and I'm going to combine it with a 1x to the third, and that would give me 3x to the third. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross that off so I don't get confused on that. My next highest degree is a power of 2. I've got two of them, so I have a negative 5x plus 2x squared, and that's going to give me a negative 3x squared. I don't have any other, let me cross these off, I don't have any other x to the first, so I'm going to bring my plus x to the first down, cross that off, and then I have a minus 1 at the end. I have no other constant values. So this is the sum of my two polynomials. Now another method of doing that is to stack them vertically, but you'll notice that I put them from high to low degree here. And then the second one, I also rearranged them and put the high one underneath, the second one here. Now, since this one had a first degree and the second term here, or second grouping, did not have a first degree, I left this blank. If you want, you could put plus 0x there. That's allowed. And also, this top one didn't have a constant term, but the bottom one did. If it makes you more comfortable, you could put plus 0 there. But the convenience here is we're now just going to add straight up and down. So if we want to put a 1 here, 2x to the third plus 1x to the third, still going to make 3x to the third. Negative 5x to the second plus 2x to the second is still going to give me a negative 3x to the second. 1x plus 0x is plus 1x, or just x. And then 0 plus negative 1 is negative 1. You'll see we end up with exactly the same answer. Now down here I took the same two groupings and I put a minus between them instead of a plus, so we're going to subtract them. Now the first group, we can just drop the parentheses because there's nothing there to change their signs. But the second group has a minus out in front, so that's like distributing a negative 1. So this negative 1 gets distributed here, here, and here before you drop the parentheses. When you do that, you get negative 2x squared minus x cubed plus 1, because a negative times a negative here comes out to a positive. And now you still have to find your like terms. So I have a cube here and a cube here. So this is a 1. So 2 minus the 1 leaves us with 1x cubed. Let's cross those off. And then a negative 5x squared minus 2x squared leaves us with a negative 7x squared. Cross those off. And there are no other x's to combine with, so bring down the plus x. And I have no other constants, so bring down the plus 1. And this is the subtraction of these two polynomial groups. Down here I did the same thing as I did above, only now I put a subtraction out there. If you want, again, you could put plus 0x here, and you could put plus 0 just to fill in the gaps. So go ahead and redo this. This is going to be 2 minus 1, which is going to give us 1x cubed. And then negative 5 minus 2 is going to give us negative 7x, forgot my square, squared. And then x minus 0x is just positive x. And 0 minus negative 1 is plus 1. You'll see we end up with exactly the same answers we got up here.